Hey guys, welcome back to the Lazy River. Tonight we're just hanging out. This is kind of a raw and uncut video. Messing around in the fish loft, got a lot of things going on. We're doing some water changes at the moment. We're doing some pruning. We're also trying to do a little bit of landscaping, as well as a few other things. So I hope you enjoy the video. It's just going to be kind of a raw and uncut type of thing. I kind of like to do that type of material for a little bit. I'm just tired of editing. Tired of a lot of stuff, as I'm sure most of you are as well. Hope that you're all doing good out there. I want to give a shout out to my boy at Aqua Updates. Happy birthday to you, brother. Hope that it's treating you well. Let's get into this, man. So here's a point of interest that I'd like to point out. We've got kind of like a little bit of a field going on, a couple different plants. This is the Rotala grow out. I got tired of all of the long bushy grass in there, so what I've done is I've trimmed it all down and transplanting it around in the back. We've got tons of pearlweed. We got that from our boy Donnie. He's not on here, so it's kind of hard for me to give a shout out to him, but I'm sure he'll see this video. Thank you so much, Donnie, for the pearlweed. You're freaking awesome, dude. So yeah, we're kind of just going about this with the landscape right now. Just kind of like a grassy yard. We've got a couple more bunches of Elodia that we've yanked off of some Elodia out of the lazy tangerine fry tank. Points to take in here. Guppy grass, as always, going crazy. Trimming that, transplanting that. More pearlweed in the back. On a sad kind of note, these fry are not exactly giving me the colors that I want, but I may cull them, or I may just keep them and, see what kinds of things turn up on them. I'm really hoping for that tangerine effect, and, we've got it, but we just can't, get more of it right now, so that's kind of bugging me, but it's all good. Moving on over, more guppy grass. I'm just going crazy for guppy grass these days. As you all know, you've probably heard me talking about it. Steve's getting a water change, and he's got a mess of Elodia and now some pearlweed in there. Just a crazy fiasco going on. The Hydra issue is here, but it's kind of being contained. I've now found Hydra in a couple other tanks along this row mainly, and it's stemming from the Cambomba. I don't really care. Whatever. Hydra, no Hydra, doesn't matter to me. It's actually kind of made me cut down on my feeding schedule quite a bit. Now I'm feeding about every 3 days in the tanks that I find Hydra in, and that seems to keep it under control because these guys just love to munch about it. So I'm kind of saving money on fish food a little bit. Just another water change going on here. We were doing a little bit of landscaping down here in the catch-all, but as you see, the water's gotten kind of cloudy. Got a little bit of things kind of pulled from that. I'm just going to let it settle for a little bit longer. Maybe do a water change on it and see how it looks. But don't mind the glare there of the shop light. But I'd kind of like to get the same thing going on that's going on in here with the grassy fields going on of Rotala and pearlweed. And I'd kind of like to, we've got this bunch of rocks with Java moss and some jungle veil going around it. I'd kind of like to just, maybe have a little bit of a dirt scape fading into a Rotala field. Maybe with a little bit of pearlweed in the back, but who knows. We're just kind of, playing it by ear. I don't really have anything planned. Just having fun. That's the thing that we gotta do, is just have fun with this stuff, man. There's really no set rules. As you know me, I'm generally not into beautifully aquascape stuff. I just kind of like to throw things in there, and whatever happens, happens. As far as the Lazy store still being closed, it is, but I'm considering to actually open it back up. We've had a couple people messaging on Instagram and Facebook. I don't have a Facebook, but it's kind of been my personal Facebook that they've been messaging at, and dude, it's kind of tough because a lot of people want to do meetups, and I understand, but there has to be some consideration taken into all of that, as you know, with the social distancing and whatever. So far, so good. I'm doing all right. I don't really have any issues, so to speak of, and that's a good thing. Like I said before, I hope you're all doing well and you're staying safe and staying smart about it all. As far as the Lazy store on the internet, we will probably just be starting that again maybe in a couple weeks, I'm thinking. And what we're not thinking, but what we're actually going to do is make some changes, all right? So from now on, I'm no longer going to be able to offer first class shipping on anything, even if it's like a $2 item. So what that means, and it's not like really a business ploy, but I encourage you, if you see something that's like low priced, dude, just buy something else. I mean, make your shipping count if you have to pay for it. We're going to be doing priority mail, small flat rate boxes. Price is going to be $8.30, and it's up to 70 pounds, so you can just pack whatever you want in there. And yeah, I mean, just make it count, and we'll see. We're just kind of fine-tuning some things, making some adjustments. It's all a process, but I think I should probably just start opening again. We'll see what happens. Some beautiful colors in here. Look at all those fancy tails going around. We've taken a couple males out of there, thrown them in the Lazy Start tank. Looking good in there. You've probably seen in some of the posts. Yeah, got a lot of stuff. Our moss. I know a few of you have asked about either Java moss, Saswassertang, Christmas moss. I've got it here. It's all mixed up. I've got plenty of it. I'll probably have some more Saswassertang coming in. So don't ever sweat. I've always got tons of this stuff. Salvinia minima. We got some water lettuce that's kind of starting to do pretty well. Look at them crazy roots. This thing doesn't like to get too wet on top, by the way. So if you have these things, just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's all we got going on here. I just got to finish up these water changes. I'm dead tired. Haven't made a video in a few days. But hope you're all doing well. Take care. Don't go crazy. Stay lazy. And adios.